All right. So let's take, for example, a game, right? A lot of time people ask me that, hey, we want to have a token inside a game. And I usually answer that question by saying, why do you need a token? And the usual response, what I have seen is that people coming back and saying, hey, we need a token because um, we need people to buy NFTs, or we need a token because we need people to buy some in-game assets, some swords, some skins, or something like that. Um, uh, my response to such inputs are usually you can do that with the existing points system also. You can make people pay also if they need to buy an in-game asset. Why do you need tokens? And most of the time, when you ask this why question a couple of times, you will hear from founders or from the team members saying, "Hey, we need to raise money, and this is why we want to launch token." So, and then it takes me to the next point that, all right, so you will probably sell an NFT for $10 or $100. How many users can you pitch to buy that particular NFT? You will hear a usual response as, oh, yes, we can get the first 100 users or the first 200 users as founding members into our tokenomics. And then what? How will you get the next 400 users, or how will you get the next 1,000 users? How are you tying your users with your product usage? Are you just raising money at the end of the day, or your product has a utility that makes people buy the token so that they can use your product so that it makes their life better? So this is very important. That's why I've dedicated 2-3 sessions on this one and emphasizing it again and again to make sure that it goes into your memory, that it is very important that the token should solve a coordination problem. A token should, one, be tied to your product, two, should solve some coordination problem. And that is how it becomes an integral part of your ecosystem. And like I say, that it is tokenomics is as much as part of your product as is your UI. It's what people see in your product. It's what people are there in your product to use it for. And this is how it should be tied into your product. So hope you understand why it is important that we need to understand tokenomics should solve a coordination problem, number one. And number two is that it should be very closely tied with how people use your product. And it gives that token automatically its inherent value. And people also happily using your token. In the end, that whole vibrant ecosystem becomes vibrant, more vibrant, and your product usage becomes more enhanced with your tokenomics. So I hope you understand that concept well. And I'm going to now move on to the next part, which is to talk about the timing of when you launch your token. So with all of that and more in the next lesson.